Hey YouTubers, it's Paul with 503 Diggers. Headed out on a rainy day, see if I can get some hunting in, get some holes dug while the rain's maybe on a break or while I'm under a tree. Today I'm gonna dedicate this hunt to Doris, my mother-in-law. She tends to watch the videos and finds metal detecting interesting. You know what she needs to do? She needs to get a metal detector and get in the ground. Alright, well, when I get there, I'll get her going again, and we'll see you when I hit the ground. Alright, this one's got to be, I mean, to me it's obviously a surface quarter. I'll let you give a listen. Yeah, that thing's maybe an inch. It's not a quarter. It is. Sounds just like a quarter. Looks like part of a dog leash piece. Not really sure. I'll get it cleaned up, put it at the end, and we'll see you at the end. Okay, this one sounds a whole lot like a dime. I would guess clad. About 3 inches, 2 to 3 inches. E-track is ringing in 1244. Not really high enough to be a nice shiny silver coming out of the ground, but definitely good enough to be digging on. Oh, and I lost it. Oh. I see it. Looks like clad or a penny. Clad dime. Roosevelt, but not old enough. Alrighty, moving on. Okay, this target on the E-track is ringing up 1244, 1243. Probably going to be a copper Lincoln. It doesn't have a whole lot of depth to it. I didn't get much out of that. Oh man, it's not even an inch down. Yep. Just a copper Lincoln. Alrighty, moving on. Okay, I got an interesting tone here. It's probably another darn Hot Wheel. Give me a 650. It just sounds so darn good. I'll get set up on this thing and get her dug out. I don't know if you can see, but it's right next to their sidewalk going to the house. This is that 1904 house. Alrighty, pause it and get set up. Alright, okay, I'm back to my corded headphones. I was just about a hole back on this thing, and I could hear my headphones starting to sound a little funny. So I walked back to my truck and swapped out. And that was on the hole where I dug a Hot Wheel. Or I think it's older than a Hot Wheel, but it was a Hot Wheel of some sort of little car. This one here, I kind of anticipate the same thing because it's just so high tone. I'll get it. Well, I'm still a few inches from it. Get that away. So far, I've avoided the rain. But I don't expect to all day. It's just so high. Probably garbage. that's not it. Deep. Probably a dang tin can. What? Yeah, it's garbage. Holy crap! No freaking way. No way. No way. Oh my goodness. It's a silver dollar. It's a bar. Not a barber. It's a Morgan. Oh, dude. It's 1921 silver dollar. That's why it's so loud. Holy cow. Greg, you should be anyway. I didn't think I'd ever find one of these. Oh man. Bucket list. Damn. 1921 silver dollar. That thing won't even fit in the holder. Okay, oh man. I gotta get this thing home and clean it up. I could stop hunting for the day and be good. I've only been down here maybe half an hour. Dude, right up against the sidewalk. That's amazing. I can't believe it. Dude, I did it. Oh my god. 1921. I can still read that. I can still read where it says Liberty. Oh my god. That is freaking killer. Alrighty, so I just dug me a 1921 silver dollar. I don't know if I'm gonna go hunt the rest of the day. I can quit now, it'll be good. I normally don't get a little excited when I dig silver because I dig so much down here around these houses when I come down and get these permissions. But that one, that's a first. Oh my gosh, I'm kind of shaking. I'm gonna get that thing home, clean it up. That is just freaking killer. Alrighty, moving on to the next hole. Okay, the last thing I dug was that 21 Morgan. How many times in someone's life are they going to be able to say that? This one here isn't quite as deep. Sounds a whole lot like silver. And in fact, it has such high numbers and high tone that I'm kind of shaking already. I'm going to get set up over this thing. It's right where that leaf is at. We'll get her dug. Okay, it's right there in my leaf. I'm honestly having trouble focusing on hunting, as you can imagine. Everything sounds too high. All of a sudden I kind of like forgot how to run my machine. It seems like I just can't settle down after that darn dig. I just can't believe I dug one of those. Oh, it's nothing great. It's a penny. Is it at least a wheat? It is at least a wheat. It's really green. God, that sounds so high though. I can't tell the year this minute. It's 52. 52 wheat. Not a silver dollar. Let's listen to the hole. That's all there is in it. Oh, There's something else there. Where'd you go? That's another penny, it sounds like. Oh, I see it. No, it's not a wheat. Probably pretty close to it. That would be really dry. It's a 61. 61 copper Lincoln. Alrighty, moving on. Alright, this target here's got probably 7 inches to it. It doesn't chime in real high. In fact, it's kind of a zinc penny, or a little bit lower in numbers. I saw 132, 233, and once in a while I'd jump up into the conductive 42, 41. I'm just gonna dig it because it's so deep. Still shaking a little from the super coin I took. Oh, that's good and deep. Nice plug down into the dry area. Dead center of the hole. I see a coin signature. A little round spot there. Oh, there it is. It's a wheat. Can't get the ear off of it. There's a deep one. 23, 25. 1925 wheat. That's pretty cool. Pretty clean, nice and green. Alright, moving on. Alright, this signal on the E-track is sounding a whole lot like a quarter. It just pinpoints it much larger than a quarter. It's got about 3 inches on it. Probably clad. Since it's larger pinpointing, it could be a Hot Wheel or a little toy car of some sort. I won't pass it, I'm sure. I heard a chirp. That just sounds too high. Oh, there it is. It's clad quarter. Alright. Gotta be clad. It's got a lot of green color to it. That's what I like. You know you've got a coin when you come across what I call the marker. Well, it's been compressed against for a while against the grass, and for some reason the grass just hasn't turned into dirt. Alright, moving on. Alright, this tire's got about 2-3 inches. It's chirping really high, kind of like the quarter. Could be a pesky penny, as I've seen some of the coppers do that. Doesn't have a whole lot of depth to it. I do have a piece of iron just beyond that direction. That could be messing up my signal too. Probably a pull tab. We'll see what it is. In the plug. There it is. Looks like a penny. Copper. Nothing super special. Moving to the next hole. Okay. See that yellow leaf right there? Listen to the tone I get over this thing. It's really high. The numbers are 2850. Just solid. It's only got like 3 inches to it. When I get set up on this thing, pause it, and I'll dig it out. Okay, I don't expect anything out of this. The only reason I recorded the scan and I'm digging this thing is because I'm curious. That's obvious. It reminds me a lot of the sound of that silver Dollar gave me in my ear. And the chances of digging 2 of those in one day, highly unlikely. But I gotta know what the tone is, because it sounds so good. Now, it won't make a sound when I use the discrimination screen, but when I open it wide up, which is where I hunt most of the time, that's a great tone to it. Probably iron. That's the sound. And it's got to be this piece of iron I can see. Yep, it's junk. That's strange, it makes that good sound. I wonder what it is, I can't get it out. There it is. Oh, isn't that special? She's a beaut, Clark. Moving on. Alrighty, staring at my next target area here. Got about a 3-inch penny signal. It's been a little while since I've dug wheat. Probably not going to be a wheat. I've just come across I recorded it too. Probably like a 6-inch darn copper Lincoln. Yeah, that one won't make the cut. But if I happen to come across the wheat, I try to include all those. Unless I just have such a killer day, which today has been, but not because of the amount of silver, just the particular silver I dug. It's in a plug, not that deep. Let's see if I can get her out. Oh, there it is. It's another Link Memorial. Alrighty, moving on. Alright, I'm back home now. Starting to rain pretty good now. I gave up on it. I ended up digging another coin that I really wish I had recorded, but I've just not focused, and I'll show you what the coin was. I'll go across my garbage first. Got a couple of bottle caps. I was looking for some low tone stuff, so I ended up digging some garbage. This one here was a medium tone. I would call it more like a zinc type tone. It looks like the barrel hold on a toy gun. Pretty sure that's what it's going to be. This one here I thought was a end of a dog chain piece, the sole part, but it looks a little more ornate than that. If it was thinner, I'd say it was the end of a skeleton key, but that is definitely not what it is. Pull tab, little piece of copper. I don't see any writing on it, no clue. This here is a matchbox, an older one. It's right-hand drive, nice little Mercedes. Actually has a license plate number on it too, I can see. It wasn't far from that. Oh, I still got a piece of glass left in there, which is actually plastic. But it wasn't far from that where I dug the big old shiny one up there. Foreign coin. I think it's a coin. I don't think it's a token. I cannot make out anything because I don't read whatever language that thing is. It cleaned up really well. Wasn't very deep. Japanese, Chinese, no clue. Got my penny pile. 4 dimes. 4 quarters. My wheats, I got the 20, I think it was a 23S. That one was in really good shape. A 42 wheat, a 51 wheat, and a 52. The one coin I mentioned I wish I'd have got on video, but I didn't record it. I didn't actually think it was going to be anything special because it wasn't that deep. It's a bit dirty. It's got some stuff stuck to it. I'll have to soak it. It's an 1896 Indian, and you can just barely see the back of it through all the garbage that's on it or stuck to it, whatever it is, but you can certainly see it's an Indian. I think I'm going to include the video when I make that, but this hunk of garbage here rang up exactly like my silver coin. It's just a piece of steel wire. Yeah, I think it's spring steel. Yeah, it's got to be spring steel. Rang up really good. And then, of course, the find of a lifetime. That is not one I'm going to find very often, and not one many are going to find very often. It's a 1921 Morgan Denver Mint silver dollar. Normally I hunt, when I get out I usually hunt at least 2 to 3 hours. I hunted maybe an hour. I just couldn't focus. Just too excited about that one. In really good shape too. I still can't believe I dug the darn thing. When it popped out, I thought it was a washer. I thought it was garbage. It just rang in so high. I would have never guessed I was going to dig that out of that hole. That is an awesome find. Well, when I headed out, I said I was going to dedicate this hunt to Doris. You did me well. I may dedicate all my hunts to Doris, or dedicate them to someone. Awesome day, awesome day. That one will most likely win something at the next meeting. Hey guys, thank you for watching. I'm going to be changing the style of my video, or at least the heading, do something different. Oh, I just noticed, had a squirrel moment there. There's a dog in the back of this car. I don't know. I'm sure that's a dog. Got to be a dog. I don't know if you can see him there. He's peeking out the window. Anyways, I'm going to be changing the style, or at least the heading of my videos. Try to change things up. It doesn't seem like I'm growing in subscribers. So hey, if you got some suggestions, put them down there in the comments, and I'll see if I can make some changes and get myself to 100 subscribers so I can give away some silver. Anyways, subscribe if you haven't, hit the like button, and we'll see you at the next dig.